Hi, welcome to this review of this Weldtite Jet Blast Degreaser. Comes in a can, 500ml can, and it's for chains and drivetrains. Basically you spray it on, clean it, and then it dries off. That's my understanding. It's not the most environmentally product in the world. It does contain hydrocarbons, is flammable, toxic when you use it, so you have to be careful with it, but we'll see how well this does on a really dirty chain and whether it's worth spending your money on it. Right, let's test it. Okay, this is our test bike, and as you can see it's filthy, absolutely disgusting, and what we'll do is we'll see how good this is. But before we do that, I'm going to put some gloves on because it is an irritant. But you can see how dirty, filthy the chain is and everything around it. So we'll see what it does. It's definitely got its work cut out. Okay, I've got my gloves on. I've got the Jet Blast. Let's have a look, see what it does to this chain. I've also got cloth handy. It really does blast. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. I hope you can. It's definitely got a lot of muck off. Let's try again. I mean, I don't know if you can see that clearly. This is really difficult to show, but it has really cleaned that chain up. Now, obviously, you have to be very careful with your chain because there's more moving parts in the chain than the whole rest of the bike put together. Let's have a go through this. Definitely cleans it. Definitely blasts the grease off. Now obviously you've got to be careful with these because you need to make sure you lubricate properly afterwards, but it's definitely cleaned it. This is a particularly dirty one. But I have to say, you compare it to the dirty part, which I'll do again, so you can see, hopefully you can see. Very high pressure. Do it again. It's powerful stuff, but you do need to, you can't just leave it like this, I shouldn't think. You need to put something else on, and you'll need to make sure you clean it properly, because it's one thing taking all the grease off, that's another thing getting all the muck off, for want of a better word. But it's definitely looking cleaner. It's definitely worked. I strongly recommend you wear rubber gloves if you're doing this, because it is a mucky job. But from the point of view of getting all the rubbish off, I'm just going to test it on here, see if it does anything on here. This this is a nice product. You don't get an awful lot of instructions on the tin, I have to say. That could be improved. And this is definitely no substitute for checking to see if a chain is worn, and you are definitely going to need to put some sort of lubricant on afterwards, something with Teflon in it or something, which is what I'm going to do straight away, because it's very easy to forget. So we'll use the lubricant spray from TF2 and we'll just coat the chain and everything else in that. Let that dry a little bit and then give it clean, get the worst of it off. It's definitely cleaner, definitely by a long way, but you just need to be careful how you use this. This is a powerful product and it could it'll solve a lot of problems. But it could also cause a lot of problems, particularly if you don't get some oil on there. Please don't lubricate with anything like WD-40. Make sure you use something with Teflon in it. This is amazing. But together I think they make quite a powerful pair. The TF2 and the Jet Blast, I think that is a bit of a victory.